wakes up every day, puts on clothes, and pretends to be an achievement hunter.
That's true.
I thought.
Well, you came after me.
You got Don't whistle over the whistle.
Sounds weird.
Let the music whistle itself.
You're gonna whistle better than a professional whistler?
I am a professional whistler.
The hell
Really?
you are.
Yeah, watch.
Bullshit.
Shut up, man.
Why are your eyes doing that?
That's how I whistle. What's wrong with that?
What are
You got whistle eyes.
Every time I whistle.
Whistle eyes, they're watching you. Hey, this is Off Topic. What's up? Hi, I'm Mikey. We got BK, we got Joe, we got Fredo, and we got two boba lovers
Yeah.
at the table. Sucking
Yeah.
on some Boba Joe,
Not-
couldn't handle it.
Not real boba.
I wasn't
though.
there, but...
Popping boba. That's
I don't
not-
Yeah, but
like
you
it.
have no boba, so how are you even gonna...
Because
Hey, you
I
eat
would
boba
rather
less.
have. I would rather be bobaless than have
bobaless.
fake.
Well, good, because you are bobaless.
Yeah,
you
imagine
bobaless
not.
fool.
Wait, you want real
judging
boba
well. I
in
have
the
red
tea?
Red bobla.
This motherfucker's the same person that's on the sideline of the basketball courts in the pickup games going, "Ah, man, I could dribble and shoot better than that, bro."
No, he's not on the sidelines. He's definitely like in the nosebleeds yelling. This man ain't on the sideline. What, are
No,
you
I'm
kidding me?
cheerleader.
I'm talking about pickup games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw his ass in the car.
Hey, for those who aren't watching live, this is a live one. We did it. Almost on time at 3:04. It was about 3:06.
I was happy.
You can watch it every Thursday, around 3:04 to 3:06. And thanks to our first members for supporting the show and watching along and also chatting it up. Eric, did you write that?
That was real cute. Can you say it one more time with feeling?
Eric totally wrote that.
And thank you to our first members for supporting this show and watching along live and also chatting it up.
We're chatting it up.
I would never say chatting it up. That's not.
No, you had me say it.
No, I wouldn't write it for you
did.
to say.
Dude,
No, you wrote it.
Dude,
I would say chime up
I don't-
and Maplers Unite.
I was gonna say I don't want to get into the ads. Let's leave the ads be ads. But he was big on Maplers. Did a Maple Story ad.
Maple Story.
And he kept
Wait,
love
Maple
saying
Story.
Maple
For
Story?
Maple
Yeah.
Story?
Oh, I've
didn't
been
hear-
knocking
you didn't
out
hear-
Maple Story.
you didn't
Bro,
hear
don't
the
even
ad
get me
we ran
started
last
on
week?
Maple
Holy
Story,
shit.
okay?
What, you don't
Over
remember-
18 years of adventures?
Oh God. Okay. Listen.
Dude.
What do you mean?
Maple Story's a good fucking game.
Well, I already did the ad, Joe. Where the fuck were you? Shut up.
It's not about the ad. It's just
It is about the ad. You can't talk about how much you love Maple Story on an episode that they're sponsoring because it just seems fishy.
It does.
Right?
It does.
Save it
Played
for
Maple
next
Story
week.
a lot.
Hashtag
Right.
ad.
There was a pause there.
Yeah. Joe,
I could name every class in that game.
Really?
Hashtag ad.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Eric was a something, but more of a demon slayer.
It was
Slayer,
like
Demon
Phantom.
Avengers, there's Phantoms, there's
Pretty exciting.
Rons,
Phantom
Luminous.
Thief or something.
Yeah,
I thought that was an anime.
Yeah.
Phantom Troop.
Yeah,
That's-
anyway.
Jackie played a shit ton of that game when she was younger, and
Yeah.
then just kept asking her dad for the credit card so she can keep buying different hairstyles.
Right. Well, that's what's good about it.
And she's never changed.
Paying up. Yeah.
That was me with RuneScape, I will have to say.
There-
A little unhealthy there.
There is no such thing as a free game. You pay with your life.
Sure there is.
and your
Well,
time.
that's true. But sometimes your time is worthless, depending on your life. So
true.
In a way, it's free. Dude, as a child, your time is worthless.
You're not
Children
wrong.
don't have, unless you're like a working,
Pay me for my time.
unless you're like a prodigy child or like an actor or something, like your
Right.
time is worthless as a child. You can literally do anything and it's worth your while. It's when you're an adult, you're doing something that's free and you're going, oh God, this is such a waste.
This is the
Oh,
realization
fuck, I have
of
so
a
much
person
shit I
that
have to
thought
do.
he was a child prodigy.
This is a realization that Joe still is, his time is still worthless.
That's what I was thinking in my head the entire time. I was like, is my time worthless?
He's gone, I still play Maple Story.
I played Maple Story a couple months ago. Just for
Really?
the hell of it.
Jackie played.
I believe you. It's the audience that doesn't believe you now.
Well, audience, I'm telling the truth.
Hashtag ad.
Damn. £, ad. Dude, there was still a £sign back when Maple Story started 18 years ago.
Feel old, Michael. Please stop.
I can't believe that game's still going.
They're still, not only still going, but they're still paying for ads.
I was gonna ask, like, didn't
It's all his
Java die?
hairstyles Jackie's buying.
Jackie literally paid for the future.
Jackie alone kept them in business.
Jackie was the future of Nexon.
Dude, I know when there's a new, like, I guess, like, I don't know, whatever it is, season or character or just, like, big update for Dead by Daylight, because I'll see a charge on my card from, like, Steam. It'd be like $100, and I'd be like, I didn't buy shit from Steam.
They don't cost that much. How's that possible? Is there like, shit you can buy?
Cosmetics. It's got to be cosmetics.
Well, she's like, you gotta get the new Survivor, the Killer, the cosmetics, and I
didn't know
go,
there
God
was
damn, you have like 5 outfits for Ghostface. What you need to go dressing up?
To accessorize.
Fuck.
All I know is when I watch Jackie play, she keeps talking about mommy milk or milking.
Milky
people.
Mommer.
Mommy milk.
When she's Mike Myers.
Well, it's because the
Michael
Dead
Myers.
by Daylight community is so horny on main. And every character is like, sex me up, right? And so, like, with Mike Myers, they call him Milky Myers.
Why?
But then I don't know.
You don't know why?
Does that
They're
kind of have
looking
a
to call
milky-
everyone
Mike-
mommy and daddy.
But he's got mommy issues.
he has
That's like his whole
I think it's
backstory
like a milk,
as a villain.
maybe as a milkman
Myers?
outfit or something.
Well, it's not supposed to
No.
be like sucking on
I mean,
it.
he's got
the-
parent issues.
That's what.
fucking,
No, I thought
He killed his sister.
Pinhead or whatever
Right?
his name is. Is that his name?
His name is Pinhead.
No. The other killer, Pinhead from that other horror movie? Yes, all
With
those-
the Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
guy?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
Pinhead?
You mean
Yeah.
Pinhead?
What his name
That's
is.
his name.
Like I think Jackie told me to check out the voice line, but
The Cinnabite!
he would like teleport or some shit. I don't know. This all comes from little bits that Jackie runs over and tells me. He'd like teleport and he'd be like, I have come. And then there's like montages of like different streamers going, oh my God, yes, daddy.
What the?
And then they just took out the sound,
Yeah.
the audio line. Yeah.
Put it back.
Dead by Daylight players, horny as
They got a bunch of
Can
mommy
you
milkers
imagine
and
that?
daddy dumpers.
That's such a game I wouldn't think that you'd be horny playing.
that's what
Like,
I'm
no
saying.
offense. Like, there's a lot of games. I play a lot of
It's
visual novels.
it's like horny chop me up. Cut me, chop me.
I mean, I play a lot of
Hook me,
visual
bang me.
novels that have a lot of that.
You want to get put on a hook and banged? That's the game.
You know,
for
to each their own.
You ever get horny looking at MapleStory characters?
Yes, those 8-bits, right?
Let me remind
Joe,
you, they are
Joe.
Oh, yeah.
sponsoring this episode. They're not gonna like that.
Oh, yeah, 8-bit? Ooh.
I'm not gonna ask the question. I'm not gonna ask.
What are you gonna ask?
Go ahead,
I
tell
did?
me. Tell me right now.
Is that what you're gonna say? Because
Go ahead.
definitely
Don't
not.
I need to know.
I promise you on
I
my
need to
life.
know.
What are you gonna ask? Ask it.
I'm not gonna ask.
Ask your question.
I plead the fifth.
You're not on trial.
Joe!
You're not on trial.
Oh.
What are you pleading?
Let it go, little whistler. All right?
It's okay. You know what them blocks do, Joe. It's okay.
Why do your eyes flicker when you whistle?
That's my whistling face. Even when I like drive and I'm like whistling a song, I'm just like,
They're like
eyelids.
flicker. Little man's wild.
I have strength in them. That's why I can control the muscles.
I think that means you have lack of strength because they're fucking
Control
flailing
the muscle.
around.
Isn't that called looking?
No,
Like when you look around?
no, I can control my eyelids.
Right, that's called blinking.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Because this one's called the winking.
Oh, that's pretty good.
great.
I'm not a good winker.
Brought this show to a grinding halt.
It's your fault, Joe.
What the fuck, dude?
Damn, bro. Shit. Well,
I finally am back on set. This is what you do to
I was
me.
just thinking MapleStory.
You know what it is? Guy doesn't have boba.
I don't have both.
Yeah, you're bobaless.
It is. He's bobaless.
Bobaless. How's it feel to be bobaless? Man,
baby.
Joe, bobaless.
Joe bobaless.
Feels great
baby.
because I don't have
Joe,
popping
that's
boba.
Look, they didn't have the
disgusting Red
owl.
Bull,
They didn't
dude.
have the owl.
That's just poison in a can.
It is poison in a can.
Right.
But
You're bad talking boba here while you're
your
sucking
wings?
on the devil
What?
juice.
Where are your wings?
Oh,
That's false
they're
advertisement.
tiny.
Oh.
They are? You're right, I can't see them.
It's like
At
based
all.
on an individual, you know? Some people get big wings, some people get small wings.
Yo, let me tell you,
Baby
you want to
hands,
talk about
baby wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to talk about tiny wings, the shit that don't make sense. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, okay? There be big ass monsters with tiny ass wings, and there's no way that they could fly.
Fucking Rodan from Elden Ring.
Dude, it's like
That guy is
You're like, how you
massive,
flying?
and his
That's
horse is
crazy.
like a regular sized
All right, well,
horse.
that makes sense though. Okay?
That motherfucker's riding around big as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
On like.
But I mean, there's like the first demon, like the insta kill, like tutorial bosses
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit. They got like baby wings.
Yeah.
Like the
little
one
wings.
that we
for
did
show.
for Challenge Accepted.
Yeah.
They got like they know, and they're all like torn up and shit.
That's
And
for
you're like,
show.
come on,
It's
bro.
like, you're not
Yeah, but he's winging. He did the ass drop, the drop and plop.
Maybe
they call
he just maybe it's more just like a glide.
Come on, bro.
Let you glide down.
You gotta up your wing game. That shit don't make sense.
Well, it begs a question. Does the size of the wing matter, or is it the strength of the wing?
Absolutely.
The muscle that controls.
Both.
But
dude.
chickens have big wings and they can't fly.
They scurry. Oh, they kind of fly.
Yeah.
I mean, they
They
whole
have
body.
small wings,
is
but they got
like-
big old feathers on them.
Wait. You
you
said
just contradicted
wings.
No, sorry.
I just,
You just said they have big wings.
It's the same thing as like a pigeon. A pigeon has really small wings, but they can fly.
You mean feathers?
Bro.
I'm trying to understand what he's saying.
wings are
here.
proportional to its body.
Yeah, the
Right,
wings
exactly.
span.
Yeah.
Chicken wings are proportional to their body.
How about the wings I'm talking about, fool? Which is like 1% the size of their body. Yeah, rub your can. Maybe it'll tell you something. You think it's a fucking magic lamp?
No, it's a crystal ball.
The genie gonna come out and say, Joe, you fucking boofing, man.
It's telling me the future of my employment.
It just says does not look
Does
good.
not
look good. I'm scanning.
Ask again at a later time.
Of my crystal ball, and it says cannot compute. QR code doesn't
Oh
exist.
my God, that is the future of a crystal ball, though. You just like get a device. It's just a QR code, randomly generates on an
You
algorithm.
rub it and then you scan it.
Why do you rub it still?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Touch anything.
Yeah, I
Dude,
wouldn't touch
I
it.
saw a couple weeks ago, I went to, I think it was a Five Guys. And they had the, the big ass, fancy ass Coke machine that's got like
yeah, all the different flavors.
billion flavors, right? It was that, but it had a QR code on it. You could do the whole goddamn thing from
On
your
your phone?
so you don't have to touch it. You just like put your cup, you can
Sick.
up to pour, psh,
What?
everything.
Sick.
And I was like, this is fucking cool.
That's awesome.
This is cool as shit.
I love tech.
Yeah, I mean, and one, it's
shit.
cool in general, but two, it was like germs. Like you don't even gotta touch this fucking
Yeah.
machine. You walk up to it, and it
love
like
that.
immediately worked, and it was like instant. There was no,
Right.
like I think even Matt would have allowed it and not had to get his GameCube controller from home and plugged it in.
Yeah, that makes
Like there was like no input lag. And I just went like, Coke, vanilla, whatever, pour, shh, and I was at the machine going, like inside Five Guys.
There's like two
Yeah,
things on my
that's
mind.
cool as shit.
This motherfucker was talking to employees. Hey, y'all see this shit?
Yo, I'm pushing my fucking
Holy
phone over here.
Holy fuck! How y'all do that?
I just like how you said I love tech as you sit dressed as a tech guy.
What do you mean dress as a tech guy?
Tech dude.
What does a tech dude wear?
You remember how you were flaunting around like
Gray shirt.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Tech guy.
It's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Alfredo goes.
Can't-
oh my
can't
God,
wear a
guys,
pocket on
I
your shirt, you're a
discovered
tech guy."
Lululemon, and then he was like, I can walk around the office. I'm just a tech guy.
Well,
tech
because
dude.
I had like a
Tech
one of
bro.
those, like jackets. With
Tech
the,
bro.
I don't know. You've seen it, the black one.
The zipper?
Yeah, the
It's
little
like the
zipper.
windbreakers.
And I was
Yeah.
like, man, this looks like San Francisco tech douchebag. And I went, fuck yeah, I'll rock it, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not this.
But then ever since you like started wearing that style, I just hear you go around the office going, I love tech.
I mean, the man's been saying
I've been
that for
saying
5 years.
Yeah, catch up.
Oh, so your attire finally caught up.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Yeah.
But him saying I love tech, I don't think is a shorthand of I love tech clothes.
I think you'd be
He's
hard pressed
actually talking about
to find me not
technology.
talking about how much I love tech.
Yeah.
I thought
after me.
I thought it was like the same thing as like a kid putting on a costume and then believing that they're that costume. You know.
Is
Well,
the kid's name Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I cosplay and I've never thought that.
Cosplaying.
Well, I'm,
Well, Joe dresses himself
Did you
up.
think you were in Maple Story when you?
well,
put
when
the
I
outfit
when
on?
I put it on, did I just become?
Joe wakes up every day, puts on clothes, and pretends to be an achievement hunter.
That's true.
I thought.
Well, you came after me.
I defended myself.
That's Mark's personality. Joe from Achievement Hunter, portrayed by Oscar Isaac.
Parry attack.
I'm Achievement Hunter. Sure you are, Mark.
I counter parry. Man.
Joe, you working at Achievement Hunter. Does that sound like sense? Yeah, or nonsense?
I thought you were making a statement.
Nonsense. That's right. I'm proud of you.
I thought you were making a statement. I was gonna come back all happy, and then you shifted to a question.
Oh my my God.
Oh
What
my
is more
God.
believable? You have a job where you play video games, or you just sit at home all the day.
I mean, technically, you guys did that during COVID.
Yeah.
So,
and then
could be
look
both.
what happened. We got stuck with you.
Oh,
We opened the floodgates.
Actions have
We
consequences.
didn't. We didn't bet.
I was gonna ask,
the fallout was
Yeah.
just too great.
I was gonna ask, like, when you did get hired, like, and you told your family, if you told your family, like, what was their reaction? Because when I told them, they were like, "You're getting paid."
King Joe walking.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring up chat.
I was like, "Are we getting paid for playing video games?" None of my family, they thought I was lying. Like, they literally thought I was just talking out my
They
ass.
were like,
Yeah.
Are you a drug user?
They were like, you're moving to Austin to play video games? That's your job. You show up on a set and just talk about them?
My family was kind of weird about it because I had been streaming for a while, so they knew what I was doing, but they didn't quite understand what Achievement Hunter was.
Right.
Me neither.
So like, it wasn't a bad reaction. It was just kind of like more of like questions being asked than
Word.
Right.
just like,
what the hell is this?
yeah, it's just like, what do you mean you're moving to
Yeah.
Austin for
Yeah.
a job? And I was like, that you already do. And I was like, it's not the same
You just
thing.
kept saying, I don't think I'm getting tricked.
Well, I kept telling them, I was like, they sent me clothes. I'm sure that if I wore
No,
the
it was the
clothes-
email for me. I said, well, I have an email. Am I,
That's
is it real?
You got sent clothes.
Yeah, they sent me clothes.
Sent me
so
outfits.
I dressed up like an achievement.
Oh, my God.
Put on my backpack. I came to Austin and I was like, I'm here.
I'm here.
And then they
Dada.
told me that they didn't know who I was.
Your parents?
Damn. Disowned?
Well, it's kind of like the opposite way. Bring it back to the dad conversation
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, Snaky Bus?
At least you saw him on the
Yeah.
bus.
It's almost
We hit
worse,
this
though.
last week, too.
It's almost worse.
I have my real papa now, though, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
I'm not really sad.
I almost became a random mother today.
I mean, look at us. We
Oh,
look
yeah.
exactly.
We went to go get Bao, hence Boba.
Fake boba.
And there was a gentleman that walked in with his like daughter, very, very young. And then
She'd be like
he walked
4
over to go
maybe,
order,
3.
and she just wandered over to
my
BK and then hugged her leg.
But then she almost bonked her fucking head.
She almost murdered herself on the
Table.
table, but like the child assumed like
Yeah.
I'm her new guardian apparently. The way she came over to
I have
me.
a child now. And I'm like, "Oh, not really. Let's surrender the child back
Hang on,
to.
let's wait and see what happens.
Well, I mean, I swear to you, if that
back
dad didn't
to,
come
her
over,
father.
she would have followed me right out that.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were just gonna scoop her up and take her home.
No!
Well, no, but I mean, if the kid followed her. it's
I mean, the way she came over,
I
was
mean, I
like,
would've
I'm
been
yours.
Did you just say, like, officer, I couldn't stop?
I mean, you see a stray, you want to take care of it. I was scared. I didn't know. I was eating my
Going
Bao.
back to that eye story, of, like at the arcade. That guy in the stray kids he found.
My stomach.
Michael's immediate reaction was just like,
Well, the thing about it is, like, somebody worked hard to make that kid. You know.
or maybe you don't know what kind of work was put into.
I mean, I do know.
I hope there was a lot of work
I
put
do
into
know.
me.
They don't just like.
My parents better have been going at it.
They don't just appear.
for me
Well,
to-
sometimes it takes 10 seconds, sometimes it takes.
No, it
Not
Joe,
on my
Joe,
conception.
Joe,
I swear to
it
God, my
always
parents tell me
takes
I took 10
months,
seconds, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right? I mean, you're talking
Oh, I thought you were
about.
talking about like
Yeah,
the
because
initial.
you're a fool.
The
because you're a
initial.
dumb man. That's why. Okay, I'm talking about the almost a year of time it takes
Yes,
to create a
yes,
human.
yes,
The
yes,
right?
9
yes.
months
That's what I'm
cycle.
saying when I said it took a lot of work to make that kid. And Joe goes, I was 5 seconds.
I go, I hope I wasn't 5 seconds. I really hope so.
I nutted.
I was trying to make it,
Yeah.
just for the beginning. I'll take it back to the beginning.
Okay.
You know.
So there he was, playing Maple Story.
And then I nutted.
5 seconds later,
5 seconds later,
his work was over.
and child was me.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want to have kids, Joe?
Do I want to have kids?
Yeah.
I do want to have
rather
kids.
find 'em.
I just,
Apparently, that's how I find them.
well, I want to find a child, you know. But I mean, what if the kid chooses me, just in the street?
I mean, that sounds like that's what happened
What happened today, and
Yeah,
you
that's
told me
why
I
we're-
was
that's
wrong.
why
I'll be
we're talking
honest,
about
Joe. When you take that child home, I don't think it'll hold up in court when you get charged for kidnapping.
Is it really kidnapping if I didn't have the intent?
I mean, if they got nowhere else to go,
yeah. What if they have nowhere
then
else to go?
you're a savior.
I mean, good luck finding
guardian.
a random child that has nowhere to go and chooses you.
That's the key part,
yeah, they wouldn't.
you
choose
know?
Bar set
me.
pretty high on that.
Like you just walk down the street and you just hope you'll be just like, oh, me, yes, Papa now.
Yeah, but
That's what I did with Michael.
But it's true.
I was a stray that walked into Achievement Hunter and he was like,
come here,
I don't have a Papa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Papa.
I mean, Joe knows those kids are out there because he was one. Just walking around looking for someone
There might
to
be one of
attach
those kids
himself.
listening
my
now.
family
You
used
just
to
need
make
to-
the joke that I was adopted.
You just
and
need
they
to find
found
someone like you as a child.
Oh my
even
You can see the
my-
look in their eyes, and you go, "You're looking for something, aren't you?"
Yeah.
And they go, "Uh-huh." Let's go.
Exactly. I know that look. I know that look. You know where I know that look from? The mirror. No, I mean,
Holy fuck.
I don't know if I want. I mean, I want to have kids, but I always wonder if I'm really.
If you
a
gotta
kid.
feed them.
Yeah, especially when they say no,
We have to feed them.
no, no.
Oh, they're not just like on autopilot. No. They don't just like do it by themselves.
It hurts.
You can
It
program
hurts.
one.
I could program one.
Sure.
Oh shit.
It's called potty training.
Ah, maybe I do want kids now if I can just program them.
Yeah, but you have to let them in your squad if they ask.
Okay, we're not.
Yeah,
going,
you didn't
we're
let this
not
man
going
in
to
your
this
Apex
shit.
squad.
Yeah.
No,
I
heard.
I saw Joe struggling, being like, "Will somebody play with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be." No, not
Wait, you
you.
turned him
No,
down?
no. Okay, so
Yes.
no, I was playing
Straight up
Apex.
turned him
No,
down.
He
I was
turned him down.
playing
Yep.
Apex, and Michael came in and was like, "Hey, you want to squat up?" And I was like, I told him, I was like, I would, but I'm about to get in like my team that I'm playing in a charity.
Why wasn't I
tournament.
asked to be on the charity team?
This is a
my follow-up
long
question.
way of saying
No.
no.
No,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. And I
is.
said I would, but this is what I'm. This
I
is what's
would,
going on.
but no.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I asked him, I was like, do you even play this game, Michael? He was like, lesson failed. He's like, I would never lay a hand on this game, you fool. So he flipped the script.
You fool.
So were you just being a fucking menace last night?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the second I was done with you. I saw Joe was on, and I was like, let me go attack him for a second. And then I left.
This son of a bitch ruined my life.
No. I gave
he was gloating about it.
Oh, because it was delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was,
What I heard about it was,
I was doing Dark Souls 3, and I was doing crowd control, and one of the options there
You needed a crowd.
is to, while I'm playing, kick me to the credits of the game. And this motherfucker abused that the entire like last half of my stream.
I wouldn't say abuse.
I love how straight-faced
to
he is,
points
like,
that
and?
made just no fucking sense.
I was trying to help my friend out.
There was one point. It was like the easiest boss in the game too. It was very insulting. There's one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, fog wall.
Death.
Souls game.
Right.
You walk through the wall,
Mm-hmm.
the boss shows up. You never think to see credits. I walk through the fucking fog. This man sent me to the credits of the game. Then I, obviously upset, got sent to the World Hub, the Firelink Shrine, and I went, okay, here we go. Let's do credits again. And I went, you didn't even fucking wait. What is the point of that?
I feel like this is like the
wanted
stream I need to
well,
watch.
You wanted to see who made the game. You wouldn't let the credits finish.
You wouldn't let him roll.
Yeah, people kept saying, like, I want to see the credits. Who is the people kept going
The sound
wait,
designers
who's the associate
need their
producer?
time.
People were like, you're
wanna
gonna
know-
remember the first 12 goddamn names before the end of this night.
It was maddening.
I am not.
graciously gave Alfredo so much money.
he wasn't a menace. 'Cause technically,
Wasn't a
he
menace.
was supporting you.
Dude,
He needed help. He needed help, and I gave it to him hard. I stopped by early, and because you buy bits, and then you can turn bits into coins, and then you spend the coins to do shit.
You could trigger different things.
And then essentially, it's the same thing as tipping someone.
Okay, right.
You're just tipping them coins, but I don't understand it. Somehow money comes
Well, you
out. They
pre-bought the bits.
something comes out and money comes out somehow, but then a thing happens in the game. And so I did a couple, and I told him, I go, I'll be back later. I got to call my bank and let them know there's some charges coming. And then, true to my word, near the end of your stream, I came back, and I bought the maximum amount of coins, which not only does it tell you, like, on his screen, it makes a sound, like a coin sound, like,
Wait, when someone.
and then it says the name and has your
Ashford
Twitch
sound.
profile picture.
Yeah.
So you see my
So
face.
his little fucking I would be playing and just hear the coins drop, and I go, oh no. And then I would look, and I see Michael, and it's always a shit ton of coins. And I just go, fuck. So that's gonna ruin me for at least a good hour.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And that's how it was.
You want to, like, you know, it's like
6
it's
hours.
like 12,000 coins was the most you could buy, and like shit ranged from like 100 coins to like 2,700, like to make something happen.
Yeah, you could like
And
up my
you know,
inventory,
you kind of want
give me stamina.
kind of want to conserve it, or like do it at the right moment, you know, because it's money, right? You're spending money to do it. I bought 12,000 and went credits.
He just kept fucking hitting me with credits, dude. It was, I would, because like you die, and then you have to go back to the bonfire and then walk back over and then dodge enemies along the way. I would do that and then walk into credits.
When I first bought the credits and I kept, or the coins to use, I just kept typing walk, and then I would roll the credits, and you'd have to walk all the way back.
My favorite one that you showed me was when you were, I guess Mike was saying, like, I'm at peace, and then...
Oh, because I ended up having 0 coins. Like, I spent every
he
coin
spent
I had.
all his coins.
And I said, I'm at peace, I have 0 coins.
Yeah, Michael said, I'm at peace, and then not too long later, I heard the coins again, and I saw it was Michael, and I was like, Michael, you're at peace! Be at peace, Mike! Credits.
Yeah, I just bought enough for one more credit.
It just like,
one more for the road.
it cut so perfectly because you were talking so calmly, you were like, oh, Michael, be at peace. Be at, and then it cuts.
Dude,
it cuts, there's silence, and then you start screaming, be at peace! Michael, just be at peace!
It was a lot of fun.
There was, because like I spawned at the fucking bonfire, and this sick fuck. Then you have to run through some enemies, but there was always like one like enemy.
I was
like a magician.
Much like playing Dark Souls, I was learning the pattern as I was watching.
There was a pattern I'd go through. I'd skip enemies, but there was always like one magician that would tag me for like 1 HP, like 10 HP every time I passed through, because I was like, whatever, couldn't dodge him. This son of a bitch, as I'm walking through past that magician, hits me with dumps more coins to instantly turn my health bar to 1 HP. I get shot by him and die.
I mean, it was like 1 second after his health. He got hit by a guy, lost a little bit of health.
Yep.
Health dropped to 1, got hit again.
It was funny because you showed me the clip because he ran past him, but behind, because obviously Dark Souls is third person.
Yeah.
So you just see it coming behind his character.
As his health goes, yeah.
His health goes, and then you just see his little like icicle go.
I could not.
I was really happy about that one. And that cost more than credits. That was more coins than rolling the credits, was dropping them to 1 HP. So that was even more satisfying.
That hurt. But then these sick fucks start doing things like, because then I'd be like, okay, at some point I'm gonna get hit with credits.
It was a lot of fun.
And then I would get hit with like invincibility mode. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm credits. And I'd be like, what is the point? You didn't even get to use invincibility mode. You just set me up for credits. Or they'd set it to New Game Plus, which makes the game infinitely harder.
Right.
So you'd be like, I'm gonna send Alfredo to New Game Plus, have him try and fight the boss. It's much harder. He's gonna get hit for more damage. This is
What
gonna be
happens to all your
good.
stuff? Like you just get the
Only
stuff you
my
had?
souls get dropped and stuff like that. But what happened was they'd be like New Game Plus. I'm like, oh shit, this is credits, and I'd be like, Jesus Christ.
New Game Plus, as in like he wouldn't get sent.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
It would
yeah.
New Game Plus.
would turn up
The
the
enemies get
difficulty.
harder.
Or just ups the
So it's just an
difficulty.
instant like difficulty increase
Okay,
against
okay.
the boss.
Yeah. So that was, like,
And like they would
you
get
over there?
health.
Your
when-
health would
when
come
you
back.
used it.
So I would like, it's just an easy boss, and I
Right.
was like,
It was like the easiest boss in the game.
I had
which is
like
why
my,
it was so fucking
my
funny.
build. So I'd run up, I'd hit her a couple times, and like quarter health is gone.
He could take out half the health sometimes in one exchange, and
Yeah.
you could
Oh my
not beat
God.
this boss for like an hour.
For an
Because
hour.
people were fucking with you too
Because
much.
it'd be like, I would get it down like 10%. And then it'd be like New Game Plus. The health goes up. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Let's do credits. And I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, god damn it. It got to the point where I finally beat it. after like an hour and a half,
It was a long
I could have beat this in 2 minutes.
One boss.
Yeah.
The easiest boss in the game.
And then I just hit the end screen, and then I was like, all right, guys, thanks for joining me, whatever. And then someone sent me the credits just for the fuck of it. And then
Oh, yeah. It was like as you were.
as I was saying goodbye, I got sent to the credit screen. I went, I'm not even playing anymore. And then so I just hit like my stream is ending screen. You still hear like the dramatic music. And I'm just yelling in the background, it's not worth it! It wasn't worth it!
You beat the boss, and I said, a hollow victory for a broken man.
That's really good. That's really good.
I also, at the end, when you put up your screen, I went, hey, that's my graphic.
Yeah, that's my
Because I
graphic.
use his all the time on mine. I just took it. I mean, you gave it to me. And I
Right.
just use it all the time.
And just use it.
Oh, the stream ending graphic?
Yeah.
Has Alfredo plays all over it, and his logo. Yeah, I use it all the time.
That's my stream ending with my logo, handles, all of it. This is a sick man. This man does Twitch the wrong way.
I have Meg's room
Yeah.
as like
Wait,
as
really?
like a 3D or like a green screen background. Sometimes where it looks like I'm at, and I have like I'll pip it where I like frame it like it looks like I'm at her desk. It's stupid. It's dumb. Yeah, so then that ended, and then I went over to you, and I was like, squat up? No, idiot, and then I left. And to get it out of my system.
He basically baited me into looking like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, either way, you gave me the wrong answer.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
a fool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it was a pretty good night for me. Then I watched Turning Red.
Oh, I need to watch that
I still
still.
need to watch it.
It's good.
I
I
heard
know
good
it
I
is.
things.
watched Moon Knight last
stuff.
night.
The last episode?
Yeah.
I watched 5
Good.
last night after Turning Red.
It was solid.
Yeah, I have to see the last episode. It's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. The
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight's been really, really good.
I enjoy it. I think it ranks second for me. I think for me it goes Loki,
Yeah. Loki was
Moon
the best
Knight, WandaVision. Falcon and Winter Soldier was.
one. Okay. It was better than Hawkeye.
Yes.
I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was too long.
Yeah.
It was 10 episodes, and that was like,
That was the longest series they've done, right?
Could tighten it up.
yeah, most are 8. And,
8.
And,
I think Hawkeye
Moon
was
Knight-
6.
Moon Knight was 6.
Yeah.
Was Hawkeye also 6?
Hawkeye, I think was 6.
Yeah.
Six.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Kingpin was the only good thing of Hawkeye, I thought, like the end. Like I thought most of Hawkeye was like pretty mid.
Yeah, I just didn't care for it.
Damn.
Yeah, I think Loki was probably the best one.
Vomits.
It was so good.
It was so good because it opened up.
I like WandaVision a lot.
Yeah,
WandaVision was
WandaVision's probably my favorite.
I like what I think WandaVision had that stood on its own is before it even got into like the bigger Marvel thing, the first 2 episodes were just fucking fascinating.
Yeah, they were.
Like before the reveal
Yeah, the
or
fourth
whatever.
episode is the reveal.
Oh, okay, yeah. When it's
It was
just
just so
like you're watching
stylized.
like whatever the
We
60s,
interrupt this
70s,
program
80s,
and
Yeah.
or
change
whatever,
the name
I
of
was
that
just like,
episode.
fuck, this is just cool to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is.
Like
As someone who
without
likes to
going,
read-
without going,
too.
what's going on here?
It was a
Yeah.
cool concept,
yeah.
for sure. And then they played it up,
Yeah.
and then it got into the whole like Marvel Universe thing, and then it changed the feeling of the show.
I think that's why I like
Well,
that
yeah,
one
and it
more.
was like, anyway, it's
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's
uh,
Marvel.
It's happening it's happening in real life.
Right.
it's canon and it's the thing. And What If would be on there. A lot of people don't think What If is like they think it's just like a throwaway. It's like no, there's a lot of stuff in there that is like important
Yeah, for sure.
and that is like canon to live action shit. So
The Thor was like fucking asshole.
in the What
yeah,
If.
guy, it was just like not even
Yeah.
just asshole, just like
No, he was.
idiot.
No.
Like asshole,
Idiot
but
party
also
boy.
just like
Douchebag. He
yeah, but
was
not like asshole
top
like
douchebag in that.
bad guy asshole. Just like this guy's like a prick. He
Yeah.
was like a frat bro prick.
He was a beta man.
he really was.
Which I guess is
tech
kind of
bro.
how
trying
he
to
starts.
party on different planets. And
But
shit.
yeah, it literally, it was like
He's
the extreme.
pulling
Like,
away.
look, he's just partying,
Pulling
but
away.
also like sometimes the planets get destroyed, man,
Right.
during the party. And it's like, well, that's a little extreme.
so much.
Reel it in, Thor.
But yeah,
okay?
there was some good shit. That was good.
You know, Jane Foster in that trailer looks fucking ripped. You just see the top of her arm, and I'm like,
Buff.
damn.
I didn't think mommy could do it, but I saw her in that trailer. I went, woo!
Dude, I swear to God, Disney has like some kind of
What are they giving him in the
superhero
water?
serum. You just inject them
Yeah,
and they just
it's
grow
called that.
big. Yeah, it is.
That's what it's called.
It is.
Stop.
I mean, it is.
I mean, seriously.
It's called, we're going to fucking give you the best, like, trainers in the world,
Yep.
the best food,
Yep.
like, diet,
And we are
exercise.
going-
and also, you're going
and
to be...
steroids.
And you're going to be fucking miserable. Say goodbye to your life.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to live in the gym every single
Yep.
day of your fucking life. Now, granted, on the upside, you're going to look amazing, and you're going to get paid a fortune for being in this movie.
But get used to boiled chicken.
But I mean,
motherfucker,
it's
'cause that's all you're getting.
That's all you're
fucking
getting.
money. That's what it
Quinoa
is.
and boiled chicken. Yeah, because
It's
like
money,
the best
and it's
trainers,
also
and you
like,
go,
that's
hey,
your job.
That's your
Your
that's
job
fucking
before the movie
Yeah.
starts is
Yep.
to get in shape.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna pay you a shit ton of money. Go get in the fucking gym and work out. And here's a trainer that is gonna tell you exactly what to do and get you fucking jacked.
Not put anything in your butt. Cheek is what I like, steroids.
Yeah, right.
I think actually, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Stop again. Joe pleads the fifth.
Sorry, I'll play the fifth.
Yeah, you need to start bleeding the fifth sooner, Joe.
Joe is super roid.
But his eyes, is that why your eyes twitch like that?
Yeah, he's whistling in his mind right now. He's doing a mind whistle. I mean, I will say though, like again, look, I'm sure they're probably like, take this. But everyone going like, it's called steroids. It's like, it's a lot more than steroids.
No,
it's not just like magic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Steroids now.
Like they look they look like superheroes,
Yeah,
not
they do.
human beings.
That's definitely something that has like been talked about more. I feel like
It's wild.
in recent years is how like everyone thinks, oh, you do steroids and then you just get massive.
Right.
But you still have to put in the work to make the steroids
yeah.
work.
So what you're doing is you're advocating for steroids.
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
Are you?
I am not. No.
You passed the test, Joe.
I don't listen. Listen. Don't let Michael
He was that
trick you
close.
into
He was that close.
Yeah,
He saw. He didn't know.
Do not let Michael fool you guys.
He almost failed, but he passed the test.
Teetering
Oh my God.
back and forth between good and evil.
Look,
You're really
I'm
staring
just
into
saying.
his eyes.
I know people who have used steroids.
Look, all I'm saying is that when I was
not
reading
do
your
it.
scales, they were just like this.
You know Chris Evans?
What?
Oh shit, really?
He's all natural.
Man's pulled a whole
He's
helicopter.
my cousin.
Whoa!
That's your cousin?
That is like,
That's your cousin.
It's my cousin.
didn't even say like acquaintance, friend.
No, it's my cousin.
Smart. That's what you go, dude.
Yeah.
I went deep.
Like
Deep on that.
my sister's husband's sister's
go.
boyfriend's cousin
Okay.
is Chris Evans. So that's
Damn.
my cousin.
Sick. I like it.
Yeah. That's the way it works, right?
So you want to like have him coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'd be down. Like, what, just do like off topic one time or something? Like,
You think he'd want to like
you know.
come play baseball with?
Well, I don't know.
With,
It's-
with
don't
Eric
just
and I?
act, don't just
probably-
act like
you probably-
he's like you can just have him on this show whenever you want.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Think he'd be down to like play baseball?
Like we got to see if he's
I don't know if
gonna
he'd
be
want
good
to
or
play
not.
baseball with Chris Evans.
Oh no.
Why not?
Ultimate frisbee.
Well, maybe, you know, he's really strong.
Well, dude, we'll never get the frisbee back.
Yeah, he
That guy pulled down a helicopter.
He did. He did.
I think he ripped his. He like hurt himself on that one.
Also, he didn't need to be shirtless in that scene. I just have to say that. There was no need for his shirt to be
The
gone.
helicopter when he was pulling it.
He wasn't
He had a blue
shirtless.
shirt on.
He had a blue shirt.
Yeah, he wasn't
I didn't want it. In my head, he was shirtless. I guess.
That's
in your head.
That's BK sitting here just like.
Why is
like,
his shirt on?
Why?
And it's just sitting there.
Well,
just like,
I thought about
okay.
the scene, and his muscles are like double the size of his face.
Well,
Yeah, dude.
Well, here's the thing: the photos that you saved onto your phone are Photoshop. I'll tell you
Oh,
that
they are?
now. So when
Okay.
you keep looking at them, you go, "He's
Got it.
shirtless in this." And
That's what it is.
he wasn't in the movie.
Hey, you know what we should do?
Okay, okay.
Let's hear a word from our sponsors, including Maple Story. Hello, how are you? This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Maple Story. Are you tired of being judged based on the way that you look? Maple Story is too, because while it may look cute and cuddly, this is a deeply hardcore MMORPG. Maple Story is full of vast, colorful lands and a ferocious, array of towering monsters. And don't get me started about damage. Maple Story will have you dealing billions with each swing of your Fafnir Battle Cleaver. Is that right? Yep. As you battle boss after epic boss. That's billions with a B. That's Bezos numbers sword style. Nice. And you, that's right, you can customize your Mapler your way. Maple Story has 40 plus jobs. and thousands of weapons, outfits, hats, armor sets, and mounts for you to take on your journey from Lionheart battle bracers to vicious lollipop wands. Our producer, Eric, is a classic hero thief phantom, but honestly, I think he's more of a demon slayer. Join a community, they're not worried about the reflection. Join a community of over 300 million Maplers ready to fight by your side and Eric's as you become the warrior you've always been inside. Because slaying a Balrog 10 times your size is always more fun with friends. Are you a Mapler yet? There's a ton to see and do in this picturesque world, and with 18 years of content to sink your Genesis weapon into, there will always be a new adventure around every corner. MapleStory is ready to go. Are you? Go to maplestory.com to check out the game and play for free at $0. That's maplestory.com. Maplers unite. My Mapler's name is Forrest. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Chime and me, okay? No one likes waiting on a paycheck, especially when you've got bills due, okay? Good thing there's Chime. Now you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit, okay? That just means, boom, you get the monies. That's up to 2 more days to save, pay bills, and generally just feel good about your money situation. But Chime is more than just about getting paid early. It's also an award-winning mobile app, checking account, debit card, and optional savings account. Think about what you could do with your money now instead of having to wait 2 more days. Why wait until payday when you can have it now, which I call play day? So what are you waiting for? Hopefully not your paycheck, fool. Get started with Chime today. Applying for a free account takes less than 2 minutes. Get started at chime.com/off-topic. That's chime.com/off-topic. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, North America. Probably. It's NA. I took a risk. Probably right. Members FDIC, early access to direct deposit funds depend on payer. Chime.com/off-topic. Thanks, Chime. Chime. Up. Get chimed. Hey, it's me again. If you haven't heard about what we got going on over on the RT site, you're missing out, fool. You can make a free account and watch live shows and participate with the community. Plus, if you sign up for First membership, which is what this is really all about, there's all kinds of stuff you get, okay? You get a discount in our store, access to events early, like RTX. I mean, you can't now because the early access time has ended, but you know, presumably the next one you can get earlier access to than you would have gotten on this one, which now you have fucked up and just missed the window, quite honestly, you know? But don't worry, we forgive if you pay. Plus, you can watch exclusive shows like Hardcore Tabletop, Haunter, Last Laugh, and our latest show, airing right now, Survive Block Island. The first 4 episodes are out right now on the site, and it's wild to say the least. Competition full of deception, strategy, and challenges that all take place in the game of Minecraft. Hosted by Trevor Collins, because if you're not good enough to compete, you host. Take that, Trevor. I also did not compete or host. So think what you will on that. So head over to roosterteeth.com/sign-up to make a free Rooster Teeth account and be sure to check out our first program to get access to all the things that we, mostly I, have to offer. Unless you're a first member.
Ooh.
Or you're watching it live, but you're probably not. Wow. That's why, and that amazing ad that I did is why they're going to be so upset about you talking about your MapleStory Spank Bank.
Yeah.
I don't have a MapleStory Spank Bank.
That's definitely
They're
not what he was
babies.
saying.
I don't.
Yeah, Joe kept saying, I make my own syrup.
He did. I was like, that's a lot.
Maple syrup.
Oh, okay.
You nasty you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric.
I thought it, look.
This man was a second from being on, like, me and him doing the show, by the way. When it was 2:59 and no one was here, and he was sitting there, and I was like, just so you know, if they don't show up, you're on this show. And he was like, I'm fully aware of that. I was like, I'm never worried for off topic, but it is just, I'm like, 2:59:58, and no one's here yet.
Look,
We were on the way.
I know you were. I wasn't worried. I just said to Eric, I wasn't worried because I didn't ask until 2:59. I said off topic time.
I went, oh.
Yeah, we were wondering, we were like eating Bowed and figuring out what to do with that child.
Right. Could have brought him.
that
Could have been a
PK
star.
Bro, she would have walked out and be like a
would've fucking
cat. She
star.
would have
How
walked
old
right out.
was
PK just kept going.
She must have been,
mine
what,
now.
maybe like 3 or 4?
3 or 4.
She had to be like 3.
like
She
stumbling
could
around a
walk,
little bit.
not wobble walk.
Yeah, not
like,
wobble
like
walking.
full purpose walk.
That's like.
And then came over to my
PK, just so
left
you know,
thigh.
That's like 14 months.
No, it's not.
It is, yeah. It's like 14, 15 months.
No, she was like 3 or 4.
What I'm telling you is you're like, she was 3 or 4. She could walk. That's like 14, 15 months old. Like,
All right,
I'm just so you know.
I'm not a parent, okay?
What's the average age that a kid can start walking?
About a year generally. It's always different,
I
but
went behind the
it's
curve.
usually
Walking with purpose?
no, just walking.
No, she was walking for purpose.
Right, that's like an extra month or 2 is what I'm
okay.
saying, not 2 years. Okay, it happens very quickly. Allegedly, though, the more like the siblings they have, the faster they'll do everything because they absorb from the other children.
It's behind the curve.
Oh.
So like,
Osmosis.
so it's like
Osmosis,
the
like-
first kid might be like a year, and the second might be like 10 months or something.
Okay.
But there's no like exact science to it. I don't think. Same thing with like speaking. It's a very loose timeline for anyone to be like, they're not doing this thing yet. It's like,
It
like,
is what it is.
the week is past and they're not doing this thing. But yeah, dude, once they walk, then they run.
It's all over.
Very quickly.
Well,
very
she
quickly.
They're
was
menaces.
fucking
Yeah,
running.
so I'm just saying, you going like, she's 3 or 4, she was walking.
Enjoy when they're a
I didn't say-
potato.
I didn't
I
say-
know.
When they
Right?
stay.
God damn it, Joe. Everything's not about you.
You're looking at me and
Because you're in the
saying it.
middle of everybody, okay? I don't want to be doing this the whole show.
Oh, that's what I do.
I'll get a neck injury, okay? And then I'll have to
Whiplash.
get some more of your magic juice.
My syrup.
No?
No.
I was...
Oh, shit. We're thinking the wrong thing.
Someone earlier said, like, after the medicine talk, yeah, you want to move away. They were like, nah, I know why Joe has baby hands from all this juicing.
From all the juice.
Baby hand.
My hands got small. Steroids will shrink you.
It's not the only thing that made small.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I don't endorse anything, but also I
I don't endorse anything either. It's
No.
not like I sat here and I was like,
I think he did
I
sit
also
here.
he was, but also I just don't care. I'm also not gonna I'm not gonna slap the needle out of your hand. You know.
Right. Be like, don't.
Look, I'm not gonna go tell Chris Evans. He'll beat me up. Your cousin will beat me up.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
cousin.
yeah,
I
you don't
I
want
want
to.
to
Hey,
Beat up by Captain
the last thing
America.
you saw?
My cousin will beat you up. Last time he saw him, he was the Human Torch.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
he's
Smaller.
Joe could have taken him
He's
last time.
devolved from a flaming man to just a very strong man. That's all it did. That's all he did.
It's okay. Hugh Jackman's my uncle.
Whoa!
Holy
All right,
shit.
real talk though. Is he
Wait.
coming back?
I know this has been.
He was
rumors.
like, I'm done. I'm out. Literally next movie.
Came back.
All right, I might be in it.
Do you think
He
he'll
did
ever
like
come back?
twice.
Absolutely, he'll be back. He'll be back in a cameo for sure, no question.
Oh man, Logan.
But like,
He'll be back, Alfredo.
I don't think they could realistically in any way
Yeah, who else would be back?
make him like a permanent Wolverine.
No, no,
Because
no,
he's just too old. Even beyond him wanting to, he's just too old.
Alfredo,
Do you think we'll?
But I don't think there's a fucking chance we won't see him again. in
That's why I was
some capacity.
curious. Or I'll see him. He's not Wolverine, but he's there, and he makes like a weird Uncharted comment, like how the voice did. I finally saw Uncharted,
What?
the movie.
Yeah.
And the guy who does the voice, I don't know his name.
Who's the voice?
The voice of Drake.
Oh, Nolan North.
Nolan North.
He was in the movie, and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
ha ha.
Yeah, he was on the beach.
Ha ha.
I saw that.
I haven't seen that
I saw
movie.
that with Eric.
That's what he does. He goes, ha ha.
Eric, and
That's all he does. Is the cameo. He's like, I'm in the movie.
I think I yelled.
I said that
Troy
once.
Baker in the middle of the movie.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my god. I wish I was there.
Some fucking
it's like 5
PlayStation
seconds.
fanboy is just like, that's wrong.
Two things I remember seeing that movie with Eric. When he in the beginning of the movie, he opens his trunk, like his suitcase, like because people still have trunks, they don't, and it had
Wait,
some sort of Naughty Dog sticker or something.
did.
And I went, whoa, from Crash Bandicoot.
It does sound like that.
And then when Nolan North was in it, I yelled, "That's Troy Baker."
Fucking hell.
I hope at least he'll get Hugh Jackman in that sense. He'll make a comment
Yeah, he'll be
about
somewhere.
a Wolverine. He won't be.
I would like him watching Wolverine.
He'll be like,
That
"Oh,
guy-
Claus."
He'll go, that guy's angry.
He'll be like, adamantium. Sounds like a weird thing called vibranium. I don't, you know.
I've been terrorizing Alfredo all day.
Why?
I've been like throwing out stupid fucking theories for the Doctor Strange movie.
It's been pretty fun.
That's out today.
Yeah.
Again, that's not why
Go on.
I'm being terrorized. It's because you're talking nonsense.
What?
I'm not talking about
BK
don't
is the
think-
one that's going, oh, they might do this. I'm just going,
You don't think Batman's gonna be in?
Do you think they could possibly do this? I'm just going, And BK doesn't know.
I don't know a lot. Like,
Right,
I've been trying to
most
stay
people you
away
don't.
from.
For me,
like,
I'm just like, I have theories. I have A, B, and C, D, E, F. And so when BK is talking, Joe's just there, just going, wait, Mickey Mouse shows up. Like, okay, Joe, that's great.
that actually is more likely than Batman.
Batman.
I told him that
Hey,
Scott
dude,
Summers.
Like, actually, yeah. Sora's in it. It's gonna be great. The Heart of Darkness.
Damn, that kid's got big ass feet. But not in 4.
How'd you get his hair to be like that? It's
Yeah, that
crazy.
changed how he looks completely in 4.
Dude, in 4, I mean, you can change everything. The #1 comments from the 4 trailer, which looked like
saw his toes.
something somebody made on their computer in 30 seconds, and they're like, this game's coming out in 50 years. But we're gonna put this out now. People go, Kingdom Hearts 4. And the thing I saw, they were like, why are his feet small? It was like every comment, because they're not giant.
normal.
fucking-
I was so happy. It's the weirdest thing to be happy about. I'm in my depression, going through a lot, right? Kingdom Hearts, favorite game franchise of all time, and I'm seeing its 20th anniversary. We're seeing this trailer. I'm pissing myself because it's Kingdom Hearts 4. Literally pissing myself.
Were you on the toilet?
No,
Yes.
no diaper.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Oh, God, see.
on the phone, because my friends are like texting me because I'm off social media, so I'm getting 5,000 text messages of this trailer, and I cry when I see his pinky toe.
What?
Because you've never seen his feet before, and we all thought he had one big toe because of his shoe.
Hold the fuck up.
There's so much.
Okay.
There's so
I
much
never
here.
heard
got
anyone that
I have
thought he had
issues
one
with
Where
this
is it
because
now when you need it?
not only were like the Kingdom Hearts characters, their feet were huge, but now we're diving into it was just one giant toe.
I never heard that.
So
before.
there's like a,
I've never heard
there's
that
like
before.
a one giant toe.
So we thought he had a
theory.
thumb foot?
We're
Kinda.
crying for
You know, like
feet,
Spy Kids with the thumb people.
possible foot
all over it.
fetish. Like,
Yeah.
I was very happy. He was like, he has
inside
normal
info
feet. I was very
lately
happy.
about lots of like anime songs that Caden will cry to.
yeah.
I'm thinking about finding them.
I can give
You know,
a
you
big
just play
list.
Dearly Beloved right now, and I'll just bawl like a baby.
Do it all the time.
But I will say, Caden's also been saying "suck my dick" a lot.
That is
What?
true.
Which has
I love that phrase.
made me laugh a lot.
Really?
Yeah, Caden, it's just like I'm talking about something in the office, and Caden goes, "Suck my dick."
Yeah, but it's like really like it's not like very confident. It's like
You know,
No, it's pretty. You don't know how the boss thinks.
Yeah.
I know him, and I'm just like, yeah. I was talking to Alfredo about something the other day, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was like thinking about getting this for the boss, and he's like, Trevor? And I go, no, the boss. And he was like, oh, Caden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even
I
say
love
me like
that.
it's,
I
I
love
don't
that.
even know the boss. I went, oh, Caden.
The real boss.
the real boss.
I'm like, oh yeah, Caden. Nailed it.
Here's my theory on Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I'm gonna have chips and queso, no cilantro,
Ooh.
Nice.
and a baked pretzel. And then I'll plan to eat something after, but I'll be too stuffed.
Of course.
And then right when I'm thinking about getting food, they'll come by and be like, are you good? And I'll be like, I hate ordering at last call.
Yeah,
I hate it.
yeah.
I feel like if they're coming
I
out,
just
it's
won't
too
do
late.
it.
It's
Yeah.
too late
It's
already.
too late.
Well, sometimes too, like they're usually pretty good about it, but sometimes they fuck it up, and it's like
do.
it's already too
Right.
late, and so
It's
now
already
it's
too
like they'll bring you your
late.
food
To
2
go?
minutes before the fucking movie's over.
Or like,
Well, for these
they
movies,
just-
end credits.
It delays the check, and so you're still waiting to get your
Yeah.
fucking car back while the credits
I
are
don't understand
rolling.
why all Alamos don't pre-swipe. That confuses me.
Yeah, you
It's
think
Like,
they all
put
be
your
on the
card
same
on
page.
with your seat already.
Especially because like,
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Or I mean, usually like you
just
sit
swipe a
down
card,
and they'll
yeah.
do it right when you sit down.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I've been many times where people are like, and I'll look over and go, you fucking rookie, they don't do that here. And then the person will go, we don't pre-swipe. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I get it. I know which ones do and don't. I don't understand why or how that's a system.
Yeah, it almost seems
you
like
think
a
it's
company
just
that
like
they would
some
all
sort
be
of
on
small
board.
computer device.
Or just like
Well, they all take orders the same way. I
give
don't
them
understand it.
The or like the fucking app to install.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying. Like app, I
program.
put my Apple Pay on the app
Have
and I
the
go,
tech
hi,
guy
yes.
put the program on a USB
thing.
and just
Now-
drive on over to the Alamo.
Now the new thing is, do you know about our new ordering system?
What's
I
the
always
new
ask.
the button.
Oh, yeah, they added buttons.
Oh yeah.
added buttons?
Okay.
They added
I like
buttons, and it's basically like a tiny little light
Yeah.
that you don't see it, but it's on the other side. And it just, I assume, makes it easier for them to be like, oh, they have an order. Like, you still put your card up the same
Yeah.
way, but now they can actually
Yeah.
fucking see it in the dark.
I don't know, but I always assumed like when you put your order card that they just kind of like sit there
That they always did.
and then just wait for the movie to have like a daytime scene. They go, oh, that guy needs it.
Yeah, but and
It's so dark.
But,
You can
but
see
the
it.
thing
It's a
about
little
it is,
white card.
the thing about it, that's how they've always done it. But since they added the button, they straight up only do the button now.
Yeah.
So if you put your card up,
don't press
there
the
could be a guy like, and then they'll just like keep walking, and you're like, what the fuck? The first time I went there, they didn't give the button speech. They had the buttons before the button speech was ready. And I'm literally looking around, and I'm going like, what the fuck? Like Lindsay and I went a couple months ago, and it was like, everything's been up like fucking 15 minutes. Like, why am I
button.
taking order? And I'm looking around, and I literally saw like a tiny light like in the corner, and I went, oh my God. I couldn't even see what it did, because it's dark, thank you.
Yeah, but it's a button,
And I was
you
just
can
like,
push it.
Jesus Christ, there was a button. And I just waited, and like a minute later, somebody came by, and I was like, there's a button.
Which is awesome. Flip side of that, one of the Alamos, Jackie and I went to, I forgot what movie we watched, but we went, and I guess because we sat next to the wall because there wasn't like an aisle on each side.
Right.
One of them was like up against the wall. We went and watched the movie, and then it's like, oh yeah, so like with your order card, I was like, oh yeah, just slit it in the front. And they're like, no, there's a little pin on the wall, and then just hang it on the wall. And I went, I hate this. I went, I fucking hate this. What do you mean? And then it's like in the middle of the dark, I'm sitting there trying to fucking pin a piece of paper to
I think
the
What is this,
wall.
first
And I was like,
I think you just
Jesus.
got goofed.
No, I saw it all along the wall, and I was like, God damn it.
That
I was
sounds like their job.
I was like, is there gonna be daytime in this movie yet? I can't
Damn,
fucking.
dude.
Can you imagine
Like,
trying to
you're
do
a
that
wall
watching
fiddler?
the Batman?
30 seconds, I was
Dude,
filling with the
Spider-Man's
goddamn
gonna be
wall.
crawling all over everybody's orders.
God damn it. I was like,
Fucked up. A man of many talents.
I'll
but
tell you.
Pin a piece of paper.
I'll tell you.
in the dark?
What I don't like about the buttons, though, is you don't see your own. But throughout the movie, when I'm doing this, I see the people's behind me.
Why are you doing that?
Because who doesn't do that during the movie?
Me.
I'm
watching
like,
the
oh, here
movie
comes a
in
good
front
scene.
of me,
And I make
Michael.
sure people behind me are watching.
Are you an idiot?
And I'm just like, I gotta make sure everybody's paying attention. And I go
You're-
like this. I go, ah! It's like looking into like a laser
Into the
pointer.
little
Ah! I scream.
box, you're one of those-
That's why all the servers wear sunglasses now. And then I say, hey, watch the movie. There's a good scene coming up. Hey, quiet, and turn your button off.
I'm kind
And
of
then Michael misses a scene, turns back around and goes, "You made me miss the scene."
Well, the person in front of me is supposed to turn around and tell me about it.
Yeah.
It's a system.
Yeah.
The first person in the first row doesn't see the movie. They just do this the whole movie.
Right.
And then the chain goes up. That
But it's a
person tells the
relay
second row,
system.
third row, fourth row.
Yeah.
So someone broke the chain, and that's why you.
Somebody fucked it up.
Happens.
Alfredo was in front of me trying to fucking pin shit to the wall. It was. And I was just like, why are you telling me to turn around?
Dude, I was trying.
And he was like, this movie's too dark. I knew we shouldn't have seen Batman. There's no daylight
There's no
scenes.
daylight
It's the
scenes.
middle of the day and Gotham's still dark.
Damn it, give me an explosion.
Batman was like the whole
Please.
movie was just like black.
Yeah, because life is
It was
dark. Joe.
noir.
It was. I mean,
liked it.
other Batmans have daylight scenes. I was
was
just hoping that it would have a little bit more.
I liked it. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It also produced one of my favorite little funny Twitter posts of recent. Someone took the scene, right, like where like the Batmobile is first revealed. And, like,
Oh, God, I saw that.
you saw that one?
see it,
And it was just like Penguin goes to like, you know, Catwoman is behind the car hiding. And
Right.
Penguin's like creeping around.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just hear like,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, because the whole headline, sorry, I'll backtrack a little bit. The headline was just like, Batman just came to HBO Max. So the headline was like, man, like the sound and audio quality for Batman just doesn't hit the same at, like, at home. And so I was like, oh shit, did they fuck it up? And I just heard
Right.
like,
They changed the
and
stuff.
I was like, what the shit? And then all of a sudden,
Batmobile.
you just see the light turn on for Batmobile, and it goes.
It sounds like an old, like really
and,
like
and the
Civic.
Penguin's like, oh, like running. It's like,
It goes like
it's so.
And then when the car goes, in the movie, when the car goes, it goes. Penguin just standing there, raining, just like bracing himself, and you just like.
It really.
It so well.
It also seems so much longer, right? Like the scene doesn't stand out at all in the movie. Besides, like because it's like one of the big reveals of the Batmobile,
right?
Like, and now you just like the joke is over in an instant, but then it just keeps cutting back and forth.
It just sounds like an old car in your neighborhood booting up.
Oh my god!
Did you guys see the Corridor Digital one where they put in the original Batman into?
These motherfuckers are so talented.
No.
So they're I guess you would just call them like FX artists, CGI, and they took what's his name? Adam West? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the TV show.
Yeah.
Batman.
Okay. Adam West's Batman and put him into the trailer for the current Batman. And there's a scene in there where they're shooting the guns and like how like the flashes of light reveal where Batman is.
Yeah,
he's fucking hopscotch to it, and he's just like, and he just like jumps up in the air like with his legs and his arms all wide. And he's like, woo! And then that's them like him attacking everyone. It was really good. It was done really well.
Awesome.
Yeah,
They threw in like the original like penguin and everything too. So
That's funny.
Dude.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I would say my uncle's like a big Batman fan, so we had this like texting conversation. He was not happy with emo Batterson. So I got like heated like paragraphs being like, "That's not my Batman." And I go, "This is the first movie."
Yeah, and I mean it's very different, and I get people who are like
Right.
that don't like it, but it's also there's been so many Batman movies.
I was like, "This is different, no?"
Right.
I'm just like
your
if,
favorite
if that's not
trilogy
your
at
cup
this
of tea,
point.
that's fine. And like I don't know what the future of this Batman is. You know what I mean? Like
He was like, "There's 3 hours. He should have become Batman at the end of it." I go, "We're in the Marvelverse. We've got at least 3 movies of this Batman
I do
minimum."
not need to see him become Batman again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was what was nice about fucking Spider-Man, where like not only was it not like we didn't see his intro, he showed up in some other movie.
Yeah.
They were like, fuck it. Everyone knows who Spider-Man is. There he is.
There he is, yeah.
He's in
Civil
Marvel now.
War.
Shut the fuck up. Spider-Man. People were like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Then the
Didn't they
movie
do it
came
in
out.
Black Panther too?
Still didn't do the origin
Wasn't he in like
story.
Civil War?
Yeah.
He was in Civil War.
No,
Yeah.
he was in.
No?
Technically, I mean, he was in.
Civil War and Infinity War.
Was he in something before Civil War? But start in Civil War.
no.
No, I think
his
he
first
started
appearance
Civil
was
War.
But that was the one when that lady was yelling at Tony Stark. Right? Motherfucker. Okay, that's Civil War.
Yeah, but same thing. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I just like give me here. I don't want to see Batman and the pearls falling in the alley
God, dude.
again.
Oh my
I swear to
gosh.
God, if I see it, I'm gonna
Yeah, I was
lose my mind.
Batman's like seventh
I'll say
appearance.
like there was some weird editing choices in that movie, and I do think it did not need to be 3 hours, but I overall enjoyed it. I like that it was actually like a detective Batman.
Yes,
Right?
big time.
Like he spent a lot of time as Batman, which sounds stupid, standing still, but I liked it. Right? Every time he was Batman, he wasn't punching someone in the face. He was just like, "Ooh, I'm at the crime scene. Oh, I'm doing," because it's like he is a detective.
Well, I mean,
right?
he's
That's
always
his whole
he's
thing.
marketed
Comics, yeah.
as the world's greatest
Great
detective,
detective,
and you
yeah.
never see him do detective shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean
That's
that's
why
like
the Arkham Asylum games were so fucking
Love
sick.
Yeah, and the
So I was
show,
like,
the animated series. He's always in the Batcave putting shit in the computer back when it was like, well, back when there wasn't a computer. You know? When a bunch of fucking CRT televisions was impressive.
Right.
He's got 5 TVs! Wow!
That must be heavy as hell.
Now it's like some like 16-year-old streamer has like better than the Batcave.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it's a budget. It was $1,800. It's like 15 monitors. Like everything's RGB. Batman's like, computer. It's just a big bar going.
Pretty much. It's like the whole fucking giant
Or like-
screen.
or like,
you
dude,
really
literally-
can't do like a picture-in-picture of
So
anything
much
else, or-
of Batman's computer shit is literally him scrolling through old newspaper
Yeah.
clippings.
It really is.
Yep.
You know, which is a thing that literally exists.
The library.
Library, yeah, you could go to the library.
Crazy ass name, but yeah, where it goes and someone's like, oh, that's like Batman has that on a computer, and that's like I can't even wrap my head around this.
Right.
So I like that aspect of it. I also thought it was the best fleshed out character they've ever done with Catwoman, with Selena Kyle. Like, she was an actual
Yeah,
person.
she was an actual character.
And wasn't just like, meow, cat. Because that's what it always is.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
even
like,
Anne
Anne
Hathaway.
I like how most of the characters were fleshed out. As soon as I heard like Falcone, then like I was like, oh, here we go again,
Right.
another mobster.
Right.
But it was really well done. I was enjoying how everyone was surprised that Colin Farrell was the Penguin.
I did not
Well,
know
I'll
until
be
the
honest.
credits.
I'll be honest.
I didn't know till the
forgot,
credits.
But that shit was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When it was like,
when it
look
was
at it, and I was
announced,
like,
yeah.
ah. And then I forgot until I was watching the movie again.
killed
Because
it.
I mean, probably COVID or whatever, but it was
Right.
so long. Like when I
just
was like, I
remember-
forgot that was a thing people
Yeah.
were talking about.
I remember having conversations like a week or two after, right? Everyone's talking about Batman. I'm like, yeah, man, fucking Colin Farrell killed it. And he was like, people would
He's
be
in
like,
that?
what? He's
Yeah.
in that? I'm like, yeah, he's Penguin. I'm like, fuck out of here. I'm like,
Dude,
I'm not.
so
and no one believes me anymore
Totally,
about
yeah.
anything. And I was like, oh yeah, no, he is.
I was not,
And you can't really see it until you like really look at him.
you gotta look at his eyes.
You have to really look at it.
Which reminded me, went to Six Flags recently, and riding the was it the carousel? Mm-hmm. You know,
I've
riding
never
the-
been to Six Flags, so I'm
you know,
just like,
riding the Six Flags,
You
theme
go to
park,
the
roller coasters.
carousel.
You got like a little water.
well, we went with our children.
oh, okay, that's what I was trying to.
So Lindsay and I went with our kids, and we invited Jackie and Alfredo.
Yeah. So we went and we were like, oh hell yeah, let's go. This will be awesome. Celebrated 7 years of being together that way, so that was fun.
Nice.
And we went on the carousel, and I jumped on one of the horses. Jackie jumped on another.
Which is so funny as you say this. I thought of this and almost said something before we got on, knowing, like, again, I had this experience on this literal carousel with my children before.
Oh, really?
And I almost went to tell you, like, oh, by the way, like as a joke.
Right.
And then I didn't, children. And then you told me this afterwards, and I was like, motherfucker. Dude.
So I jump on a horse. She jumps on a horse. We're going around. Jackie's going up and down. And I'm just standing still
Right.
because I have motion sickness, so I chose that horse.
That doesn't
go up
move.
and down.
Right.
And then Jackie was just like, oh, you're going down slower than me. I was like, and I sat there and went, no, like mine doesn't move. And because myself and a lot of help from you have just
I had nothing to do with it.
gaslighted Jackie so many times, she was like, stop fucking lying to me. Bullshit. No. Yours moves. And I went, no, this one doesn't move. You can look at the pillar on top of me,
Yeah,
like
there's like a
a
thing that
pipe.
spins and
Yours
goes
is
down.
You
spinning,
can
mine
literally
isn't.
look at it.
Yours is spinning, mine isn't. She's like, bullshit, don't do this to me today. It's your anniversary.
Don't
and
do
and I was like, no, I'm telling you the
And, like,
truth. Mine doesn't move.
It's so funny because I've gotten on it, and then you start, and I didn't look, and it's like the kid's on one that doesn't
Right.
move, and they're like fucking pissed. It's like,
Yeah.
the fuck? And they're like, oh, why isn't mine? And I was like, oh, god damn it. So it's like the first thing I look at when they pick
Right.
one out, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make sure they get on one that moves. And knowing Jackie, I was more gonna be like, man, make sure Jackie gets, because Jackie's the kid. I was like, Jackie's gonna be pissed if she gets on one that doesn't move. And instead, it was like the reverse. I did not expect that. I thought you were gonna tell me like, yeah, she got on one that didn't move and was pissed. And you're like, no, she kept telling me mine was moving when it wasn't. Yeah. And I was just like, god damn it.
I just went,
Take a video. Did you like?
like, I'm not lying to you. Mine doesn't move. She's like, that's not a thing. And I'm like, it's a thing.
They all move.
It's a down move. I'm
They
like,
show all
It's so funny.
no,
because,
this one moves.
Bro, I sat on a fucking seat.
I
wasn't even on a horse.
Not what you're
They have like the sand.
Yeah.
This is a
You don't
sleigh thing.
trust
Like a
me.
fillet,
I was
yeah, like a bench.
Yeah, this is relaxing.
bench.
Like, I'm not
Slay.
fucking with you here. Mine isn't moving.
Yours is moving so
I feel
much
so
slower.
bad. I feel so
I
bad.
was like, I was like, yeah.
What do? You just go, yeah, okay.
I just, well,
All right.
I struggled to tell her the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's so funny because when you
got
know
there.
Jackie and you know that she does stuff like that.
You can, I mean,
Like-
yeah, you can hear it. You can hear her saying, it's like, you're dude, it was funny because we were there and our Iris is about to turn 5 and Luna's 3, so we didn't even really need a stroller. Like, we kind of bring one in case they get tired or fussy, but we also need to just carry shit.
Right.
And so we bring a stroller, but when we were there, I've seen them before, but there's a big gap before COVID, like Luna was a baby the last time we went to Six Flags. But now with both of them being older, people have these like, they're kind of like these carriages. They're these big fucking like carts, basically, that have like a canopy top, and so the kids don't get melted in the sun, or like, you could put 2 kids in it, or like one kid can fucking take a nap in it. And it also just like, I literally saw it and I was like, oh they got all that's holding all their stuff, and like all their stuff's like falling out, and we have all the we have like season passes, so we have the there's like expensive ass fucking cups you can buy, like $30.
But you refill them.
But you can refill them as much as you want all year with
Okay,
anything, right? And so it's just like if you go, it is
gotta bring
worth
them.
getting, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fortune, but like we're trying to go as many times as we can. You know, it's only
Gets cheaper as you
80 minutes away or whatever in San Antonio.
I was about to ask.
So it's not that far. Like
Okay.
in the scheme of Texas, right?
Yeah.
Like I was 40 minutes as a kid in New Jersey, but Texas is fucking huge. So under 2 hours is close. And so I just like first time we go buy the cups. But it's like they're this big and they're shoved in the stroller and like they're expensive as fuck, but they're still shitty. They're
Right.
cheap plastic. So it's like they open and we only do water anyway. We usually do cold water. But it's like spilling everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, and I'm in the park and I'm going, we're buying a fucking carriage. And then I bought this like Gucci ass carriage that fucking showed
Wait, that's
up.
what you were showing earlier today?
Yeah. And I was like,
It's
I got it the other day and I was like, ooh. I was saying it's like a toy for an adult. Because it's like really nice. It's like nicely built and it's nice like material and shit. But also it's like it's for my kids. But also I get satisfaction knowing it's gonna cause me less bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I'm already satisfied. Like next time we go to Six Flags,
Right.
Wrap.
You
putting
It's
the,
a wrap.
when they get the ball from the fucking game, I'm
It's
gonna
in
put it
there.
in there. I'm gonna spill my water, dude. The like handle, it's got a handle on both sides, so you can like, dude.
Any which way.
It's one of those like big back wheel, small little. The small wheels like this big. The big wheels like you could go up a fucking mountain in that thing. And I took Iris on a trip like around the block with it when I got it, and I was just going like, yeah. You can adjust
So
the fucking
cute.
handle to like any angle, and I'm just going, yeah. And it's got like, and it even has like side panels you can drop. So it's like the whole
can see
thing can
out
get, you can see out the front and the back, but like if it's hot as
and you can
shit,
drop
or the
it.
kid's like sleeping.
Dude.
Portable plate.
Dude, I'm just
shit.
like, yeah, welcome to the parent life, baby. Like, check out my new
has
wheels.
Check out my new
And it
wheels.
fucking, and it collapses, like it folds up. And so, it's, dude, even the top, the only thing you gotta take off to collapse it is the top. But check this shit out, right? The canopy, instead of being like some pain in the ass, like, rod system, the canopy is just like a cloth, right? You take it off. The fucking rods retract
Inside-
into
oh my
the cart itself.
Oh.
Genius.
That sounds
So it's like all you need to
Genius.
do is you set it up, you pull the rods out, they like, they fucking extend, you put the canopy on, and then when you're done, you take it off, you just push them back in.
How tall is it, like scale-wise?
With
here?
the canopy,
no,
or
I
like-
mean, me, I'm child, I get in.
you get in, it's like this, I don't know,
Okay.
2 feet.
Okay.
Like if you're sitting up, with the canopy, it's like this high, I don't know. This is all very good if you're listening to the audio.
Right.
You should bring
You
it
did say 2 feet, now
Yeah.
maybe like what, 4?
waist high.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, standing, it pushes like a stroller.
Okay.
Right? Like where the handle is.
Right. That's what I was curious, because the way
push
you're
it like a
talking about
stroller.
it.
Yeah, you push it like a stroller, and then the canopy's probably
Yeah.
like a little bit lower
Okay.
than
I'm gonna go, you should take Joe for a ride in it.
Dude, I remember when you
Bring it
showing
to
me
the
that. I
office.
was
110
like,
pound capacity. So
Oh, can I go for a ride?
Yeah. I mean,
But like me and a
heavy.
cat?
look, I'm not gonna ask
Yeah.
for exact numbers, but no. No.
I'm only a little over.
You should bring it.
I'm only a little over
Okay.
the weight limit.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of conversion system you're using.
Yeah. I said 110 pounds.
Times 2.
Yeah.
Times two.
Just get 2 of them, super glue them together, and then I fit
I'm
the weight
I'm
limit.
legitimately.
That's how displacement works.
Yeah. I am legitimately so excited to fucking use this thing. Like, to just like, because it's gonna
Dude.
make my life better.
I saw that, and you were like, yo, check this out.
I bought it.
And
I
I
bought
was
it
like-
at Six Flags looking at someone else's.
I love that. I love that.
And I got it.
The kids are like running
that
around
was
the
on
pirate
Sunday.
ship.
I got it on Tuesday.
Yeah, the kids are like running around the pirate ship, and you're like, yo, Fred, check this out. And I was like, ooh. And I thought to myself, I was like, there might be enough room there. Maybe if Michael's up to it, I could put my cup in there.
Next time you
room
go
for Jackie.
Oh
like,
yeah,
stuff,
there's
too.
room. There's room. I checked it. There's probably room for 8 of those cups.
Yeah, I saw that and I went.
I planned it out, baby.
Need a
like-
cup holder.
next time you guys.
Well, not only is
Let me put a cup.
there a cup holder, but there's a side where
there's definitely
like a bag
pouch?
like folds out,
Oh.
and like nowhere to put it. It gives you like a fully separate like thermal bag.
Yeah.
So I just put the thermal bag in the,
Right, in the thing.
and so it's like keep that shit cold. Zip it up. It's got like the foil liner.
I need this for conventions, bro.
The next time they go to Six
my
Alfredo's,
God.
gonna be like,
Look at this pouch.
Michael, let me talk
That's
to
a
you for a
that's a
second.
drink
Pulls him off
pouch,
to a corner,
right? And then you
Yeah.
put
He's
the
like, "Hey,
other
Michael,
thing like
I don't wanna
inside
step
of it.
on your toes."
Dude,
I need
under
you
the
to take
pouch,
me a ride
this
in
little
this.
net down
I
here,
need
it's
to-
recommended. It's for shoes. For shoes. I mean, you can put whatever you want in there, but like, I guess if your kids are doing like water park
All right,
stuff or
that's sick
whatever,
as shit, though.
you put your
That's
shoes in.
good.
I love.
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
outfits
Wait,
like
let me.
that.
Bro, look at this.
Holy shit.
Bro,
I think it's big.
that is
Oh,
comprehensive.
Dude, hang on.
like a
And
carriage.
it's not even showing the
That
other
is
side. It's not
oh
even
my
showing the other side, but
God.
the other side also has a fuck ton of pockets too. Like this is the outside. This side's got like 6 pockets. You put like your phone, your keys and shit.
You could 100% support me.
It's no way,
You
bro.
play Switch in there.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't. The thing I don't want is like to take my kid to Six Flags and then sit in his fucking cart all day and like play on
Right.
a phone or something.
Yeah.
But there is a scenario where it's like the plan is bring your kids, get them exhausted, and then they like
Sleep
pass
in it,
out,
yeah.
and you fucking drag them out to the car in this thing.
Yeah.
And so they were pretty good about it. But there's an occasion, like again, they walk. They're not like children in strollers.
babies.
They're at the age where they don't want
they
to
carry
be in
themselves
strollers,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
They're like, I want to
Yeah.
walk. But there was a couple of crossovers where they both wanted to be in the stroller.
was.
And it's just like,
But what, I
bet y'all,
didn't
yeah.
notice it at
dude.
the same time though.
And I was just like, this
Like,
thing, I'll be like,
one-
climb the fuck in.
Get on
Get
there.
the fuck out, you know? So I'm excited.
The carriage.
How do
take
they?
them
Do you have to
around.
place them in? Is there a door?
There's no door.
sucks.
Nah, dude, she loves jumping in. They didn't waste
I
technology
didn't
on the
even
door.
laugh, but like
No.
he said it like
Kids
an
just
animal.
jump
Like
on it.
he loves jumping on in there.
Yeah, dude.
Go on
I'll
in.
probably have to put the 3-year-old in, but Iris just like climbed in.
Do you think
Same
that's
way
what
I
like
felt
kangaroos
about
feel?
Maybe.
Gabu's crate when I first got it.
Yeah.
Because Jackie was like, "Oh, this is a little pricey," but like one, it looks good, but I'm like, the functionality is amazing.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I could fold it down completely so it's flat.
Dude, it's
And it
everything
has
you need.
wheels on the back.
Oh, nice.
And then I was like, okay, well, what I could do too is like, there's a divider I can put in, and there's like 4 different sections. So as she grows, I can
Change the
move
size
the
and
divider
everything.
back, because if you give a puppy like too much space,
They're gonna
they'll
just
they'll
move
find a
everywhere.
if they have an extra
Yeah.
corner, they'll pee
Yeah.
and then go. So
Everywhere.
it's like they're not gonna pee if they're like have no space.
In the size,
I can
yeah.
pull out
I
the
don't
tray
want
in
them
the
to pee in
bottom.
this, though. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I don't want
pull
them
out
to
the
piss
tray in the
in,
bottom.
but
There's
it
like
might happen.
I could open up the hatch on the top, so if you
Okay.
just want your pets. But the nice thing, like that we do now, and it's like super luxurious, is that obviously there's a custom bed that fits in it, but you can open up the crate so it's like everything is closed but the side. So she just goes into it like a little.
That's so
like
good.
a little
like
bed
a
hut.
house. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
so I was like, all right. So then she
awesome.
just goes in, then she has a little bed hut, and we put like a blanket over it so it covers everything else.
See, we want to buy one of those like decorative like furniture
down for that.
kennels.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
seen
they're not
those.
animals.
They're nice.
I've seen
They're
those.
expensive as
maybe
fuck.
They're
though.
like-
I mean, that's
They're
what
like
pull up
500
is
bucks.
500 bucks for like a kennel that maybe fits, maybe
Maybe
fits
go
like
Like a
two,
medium.
like
know.
a medium-sized dog, but like
Yeah.
maybe 2 of them. Like there's a double kennels.
I've seen those. Those are super nice, but it's literally like, hey, here's a kennel that looks really nice, and then we put like a coffee table like
Yeah.
on top of it,
Top of
and
it,
then you
yeah.
put it next to your couch, and then you just put shit on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
It's like a
I get
2-for-1 kind of thing, but I don't know.
It looks nice, but I'm just like, oh, putting all my food.
No, my sister had one of those.
drinks.
It turned into an end table. It's no
Yeah.
longer
Yeah, it's no
for
longer
the animal. like
kennel.
there's
Yeah.
stuff inside it now.
It's an end table
Yeah.
with a nice like
Little
like,
great
dog
door.
door.
And like I get it, like you want your space to look nice, right? And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it adds to the ambiance and like it adds
Yeah,
to the
no, I
theme that you have going in the house.
It looks nice.
But then when you think about it, you're like, man, we're spending $500 on this thing.
Dude.
Fit maybe one dog.
Also, when like,
Well, when you
like-
got Michael helping you out in crowd control, you don't even worry about the cost. You
That's
know?
true.
When you have
When you're just
get
living
sent
your
back-
life at one credit screen at a time,
One
sky's
credit
the
screen
limit.
at a
You know what I mean?
time.
I got you covered.
So you're telling me the secret to living a comfortable life is suffering trying to beat one really easy boss for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I said too, like, I understand that's why it's popular, like, me describing it, people going, that's why I do it. But I was like, I don't think you get it. Like, I get to then see this man the next day. You know what I mean? Like,
you get to joke with him
It's
for
not
a
just,
while-
I'm going,
a
look
while.
what I did to you. Like, I fucking texted him right after the stream. I was like, oh, hey, man, saw you were streaming earlier. I popped in. Like, I don't know if you noticed. I popped in. How'd it go?
I would have called
Stream
you.
go. I hope it was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. I was in there for a little bit.
It just turned
Just a little
into
bit, just a little.
pure fucking chaos because when I was playing, people would wait until I almost beat the boss, and then it became like, okay, I can kind of predict it.
Yes,
And then this
I threw
motherfucker
it out the
came in,
window.
and it was
Threw it
just
out
like,
the window.
oh,
Whenever, doesn't matter. Who cares?
You're just at the hub. Credits. It's like, Jesus Christ. At one point, and you missed this. At one point, I was like 100 souls away from getting like another level. So
Oh no, I didn't miss it. I just
you
wasn't
saw it.
terrorizing you. Yeah, you were at Firelane and you were like, why? No,
Yeah.
why? Yeah, like you were about to buy it
I was
and
about
someone
to
took
buy
souls
it, and
away.
someone took
so
souls
you, like, couldn't
away.
level.
So,
You were,
but
10
like
souls
just
short
enough,
of
so I was
level.
like 10 souls short.
That's so
And this is what
annoying.
people would be like, you know, like here's a soul, here's a soul, here's a soul. Somebody would be like, minus 100 souls. I'm like, God damn it! And so like so fast, I would try to like sit there and wait and see like my souls go up and down, and then finally after like 2 minutes, it was up, and I was like, cool, cash it in, dexterity, done.
You know what you do, Fredo? You say, guys, I'll be right back. You cut to a Be Right's back screen, and then you just like hide your camera. You're like,
That's when I send the credits, just in case.
and then you think
Come
he's gone.
back,
You think he's
credits.
gone, right? And so
You
you
went
hear
pee, you
like he
come back.
mutes his game and everything, but doesn't mute his mic, and it like gets it's like he's about to get it, and then you roll the credits, and he goes, fuck! As there's a
Still
Be
here.
Right back.
Best,
God damn
best
it.
would be, because generally, like, you mute your mic and not the game, right?
Right.
The best is you would hear the credits. Because it's like the music was so like, it was like a violin.
Yeah.
And so
It was, like,
every time I do
epic
it,
and sad
I would
all
just
at
be
the same
like,
time.
"Shh, just listen to the music.
So soothing.
There was one point where I was so close, maybe like 1 HP away from defeating the boss, and then credits rolled. And so I'd literally just hit like my Be Right Back screen, and then you just hear me going
Yeah.
at my desk. So I was like, fuck!
Yeah, that was a little uncalled for.
I'm
remember that.
angry for you. Like inside. Like I already
remember
don't
that.
like the
can't
game
be
that
angry.
much. No, I'm fuming. Cause like that game's already annoying. For
Yeah.
me, I will stay 10 foot
Yeah,
away.
I also then would just sporadically,
that-
I would just go, is this his first playthrough?
Oh, no.
Just like typing shit like that in the chat.
No.
Or he'd die and I would just say, you're not good.
People would,
Yeah, good.
people would piggyback off of that and be like, this boss isn't that hard, Alfredo. and then it made me realize, like, oh, that's why there's all those memes of like someone's beating someone up, and then there's another person just watching, and it's just like
Yeah, man.
mods watching, chat beating up the streamer.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what was going on. Yeah, that was.
So you doing it again sometime soon, or?
Yeah.
I was
Now.
I was gonna do it again soon.
Michael's
And
doing
I
that.
said I need to take a mental.
Near
Okay.
the end of the stream, someone's like, "Are you gonna finish it in crowd control?" And he was like, "I don't know. Maybe not."
If I was Alfredo, someone else, I would just end it.
I mean, Pontiff? Come on,
Yeah,
don't.
but I mean, you'll be ready by then. Dude, also every time he'd start walking back, I'm like, "This is the one. He's got this."
And then you would roll in the credits.
Yeah. Sometimes other people would beat me to it, right? That's the other thing.
They're
'cause
trying
don't-
to beat you to it,
Well,
yeah.
you don't know when other people are gonna do stuff, right? And so then someone's like, "I'll help you out invincibility," and then someone else resets his game.
It's the worst.
I'd be so pissed.
It was good though. It was good. I look forward to doing it to you again.
I will say, as much as it was a pain, it was fun interacting with everybody, but it definitely did, like, get to the point where I was numb. I was just.
Yeah, I
was just
looking
like,
at-
I'm here.
I said to Alfredo,
Yeah,
I said
I'm
to him
here.
right after you finished, I said, "How'd the stream go? I popped in earlier." This is after an hour of like ruining the man's
I
night.
saw that.
And he just said, "Bro, my head hurts."
There was like maybe a good 10 minutes, so I was just sitting there, just not saying shit, and I was like, just what's the point? Like, I'm not gonna fucking beat this right now. What is the?
Oh God, you get so close too, and then the boss would like teleport, and he'd scream like, "It's coming!" or again, you get so panicked you would just die yourself.
Yeah, there was.
There was a lot of like self-deaths because he'd hear the coin noise.
That's fun.
And start
So you start panicking,
Yeah,
like,
or-
yeah, what's gonna
I hear
happen?
the coin noise, or I know
God.
like the health is really low,
Right.
so I would just start full sending it.
Right.
Yeah,
Hopefully they're not going
And
to
then I would end up getting myself killed, and then chat would go, "We didn't even do that."
Yeah, I would just go, "That one was free."
Oh, God damn it. There was one, I just walked in and the boss just killed me instantly, and chat was like, that wasn't even us.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, well, I panicked.
yeah.
I just
it was
went,
good.
Alfredo was just, after he ended the stream, he didn't even walk away. He's just sitting there staring at his computer screen, and he's just like, why do I do this to me?
He kept like near the end. You started like threatening, basically, that you would just stop playing before you beat the boss. There was a while where he was going, "Oh, we're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him," and then it was slowly like, "Yo, I'm not playing this all night. All right, I'm not playing this all night. I got food coming. All right,
I gotta go to sleep.
you keep doing it. I'm just gonna stop. All right."
You want this to end now?
And then like, he finally beat it, and there was like a moment of celebration, and then just sort of like, what am I celebrating? That was like such a nothing, pointless boss.
I was like, this could have been done in 2 minutes. You sons of bitches stretched it out to like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was
So
messed up
Bloodborne
of
next,
him.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bloodborne remake would be sick.
I hope there's a crowd control to hit you down to 15 FPS.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
There is
Game already plays at 30.
there is a setting, and I turned it off because I would have to set a hotkey where you could crowd control to flip my screen upside down.
Oof.
And I went, no.
I think you were just like,
You would throw up.
I went, nope. I turned that one off.
yeah.
I can't. How do you?
I was like, no.
Inverted controls? I'm good.
You kept hitting me with clumsy.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I just liked it. It sounded bad. So I kept throwing a couple clumsies
What is
your
clumsy?
way.
Is that what that
I
is?
assume it fucks with the
It
controls.
fucks with my controls.
Like
It just
invert them?
puts different stuff or just invert?
I couldn't describe it. Anything,
It's
anything I wanted to do, I couldn't do. It'd do something.
For a mere 1,100 coins, this man is now
I saw one where you were like running around super fast.
Oh yeah, it was anime mode. It
That's what
takes
it's
it
called.
takes your weapons away, puts you with your fist out. You get super speed, and but all you can do is punch, and your punches are very tiny, like
yeah,
HP.
Yeah, do like no damage.
that was the
So
one when
I
you were
would
telling
just,
Michael
like,
beat
punch like crazy with like 1 HP, and then go around and punch.
Oh yeah, and then that's right. At one point I said, "You're no Goku." After you died in anime mode.
Saitama who? I'm sorry.
It was brutal. There'd be times where Michael would say shit like that, and I'd look over, I'm like, nope, not gonna.
I'm not gonna say
acknowledge it.
anything.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna-
don't even.
Yeah,
No.
No, this is.
I saw him look.
I'm glad you have not done that to me yet.
And Jackie just kept going, get him, this is fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing fun about that.
There's a new Twitch bot that lets people use channel points, but it actually like can bind stuff from your like input keys
Really?
from your computer when they do channel points. So like there's like people who are like playing games where like it'll make you drop your weapon
Throw
or like just like
grenades.
jump like over and over.
That's
It's shit.
crazy.
I'm thinking about doing one of those, but I wonder if that would. I guess that would work for any game then, technically, but it would be channel points. It wouldn't be like.
Yeah, I mean, if you could just
Divisions.
bind it to keys.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I guess you could.
control keys. Yeah. That's just silly man talk.
Yeah.
Why?
That's just crazy silly man talk.
Why not? That's the same thing. It's basically the
Crazy
same
silly,
thing.
man.
I know, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh.
I'm saying it's silly man, crazy. What? You don't think what he just talked about was silly, crazy man?
No, yeah, you're
Like,
insane.
the whole thing is like, what are you talking about, Joe?
You're like
I'm
insane.
with you, dog.
If I-
You guys
are
think everybody's
built
attacking you all the
different.
time.
I think my brain.
I think I'm at the point now. If like,
Next time, squat up, baby.
yeah, I do want to play that game to completion at some point,
You gotta finish something.
probably on my own time.
Nice.
But I will say it definitely is now. When I beat that game, I'm just gonna turn it off before it gets to the credits. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't.
Why?
So you're gonna defeat
As soon
the
as
last
soon as I
boss.
defeat the
Flag
last
boss?
boss, I'm
I will
Shut the
say,
game
by
off.
the way, though, Alfredo told me
Alt
before
F4.
this,
started.
before his day was ruined, like earlier in the day yesterday, he was just like, hey man, though, he's like, Cuphead crowd control. And I was just like, you can't play Cuphead. what is? You can't play the regular game. What are
it's
they
like-
gonna?
a little
You are
ambitious.
already terrible.
It's a little ambitious of me.
I think what Alfredo meant to say is he has Cuphead crowd control in his blood. And it's just the way he normally
I was like,
plays.
maybe it's just only positive.
It's
Yo, we got triple L. I was like, what?
Invincibility.
Let me help. Let me help.
it's save Alfredo, please.
Start us from halfway through the level. Like,
Yeah.
please. Oh no.
What games can you do crowd control? It's like older.
It's a lot of older games.
Older games, right?
Yeah, it's all
a lot of Zelda games. I think
stuff like
Super
that.
Mario. You can do
Yeah.
Super Mario stuff.
It's all older stuff.
Tasty.
Yummy.
It's like,
Wow, I'm sitting
Dude, I think I'm getting back in the 7 days grind.
Dude, we
I dipped
played
my
a little
I dipped my
bit.
toe in it
Do
the
they?
other day.
Oh, no, I was gonna ask if they still update the game.
Yeah, I do.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a completely different game than when it started, at least visually. And they've changed like a million things. But it's not a game I can play forever because at some point you're just like, what am I doing?
Did it all.
You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
just like I'm just going in circles, like looting and getting a thing or whatever. But until you get to that point, boy, it's fun. Like I have mine. I have like a motorcycle, like an actual motorcycle that it's like a nice. It's not like a fucking bicycle, right? So you can go far quickly. It's got huge amounts of storage, so you can actually like scavenge shit and then like
Oh, and you can put it in
put
the
it in the
storage?
bike.
Oh,
like I
yeah.
think my storage is like as much as my character, right? So it's like twice the loading space. We have I play with like 2 other people. We have a car. We have a 2-seater car, and I found a fucking schematic for an extra car seat mod. So now we can put 3 people in a car.
That's cool.
And the third person just kind of weirdly sits in the back. It doesn't actually add a seat. It just
Is that the
lets you sit
same
there.
world that we started up? You
No.
just you started a whole new one?
No, but it's like, I've been in it way longer than the one that we were.
Yeah. Because Michael and I booted up one and we got to bicycles.
Yeah,
so
and
we were
that's like a game
hell
changer.
yeah. We were just like,
Yeah.
ding, 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 bicycles. And then Jackie decided to join us for
Yeah,
one.
Jackie showed up and was just like, give me all the stuff.
Yeah,
you
it's just
have."
like, give me it.
Like,
give me the
like
bicycle.
it's the thing
I
where
was
like
what?
you
No.
collect
I
good
worked
stuff,
hard
right?
for
Kind of
this.
like Minecraft,
Yeah.
where it's like you got extras, right? You
Right.
just save good shit because
Right.
even if it's not for a person, you sell it and
Right.
you get casino tokens and anything like that. So it's like easy for someone to come in and be like, oh, take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that. It's like, give me the best stuff. Give me what you have. It's
me
like,
the
well,
diamond
you can have some of the
pickaxe. I
extras.
need
It's
it.
like, no, I want your gun.
You're gonna give Jackie an extra
Give me the-
bicycle that you
yeah.
have, and she's gonna
It's
be like,
it's
"Why is mine slower
Dude,
than yours?"
we had a thing where Alfredo and I were playing, and we had a base where it had our stuff. but
Mine moves.
But then I also had a hidden chest like under the stairs.
No way.
Just so like we could keep stuff in there that Jackie couldn't get to find out. We were like,
The secret,
put it
that's
in
the
the
secret.
secret. It's like you like walk under and
Yeah.
like, keep valuable shit in there.
Yeah, he's
It's like that in every fucking game.
He's like, hey, I got us a separate chest. And I went, oh, perfect. And we just start putting our valuable shit in there. Because then Jackie would walk over to the chest and be like, ooh, it's
Like, give me this gun.
Shit.
It's like, Jackie, this is my gun. It's like, yeah, but I want it. It's like, it literally has my name on it. Like, I added a custom tag. It says Mikey J. Give me it. I want it. And then it's just like, when are you gonna play again? I don't know.
yeah,
Once?
exactly.
No way, take your shit and I'm gonna log out
Yeah,
so it's gone.
gone forever.
It's on my departed soul. But it's a fun game to like fuck around with people.
Yeah, this is the last time I played it was in 2018.
It's good, dude.
that makes
If you ever like remotely enjoyed it, it's definitely gotten better. I'm not like a purist though, where I'm sure it's changed so much where some people are like, I hate this
Oh, it's not the
version.
same game anymore.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. It looks so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, they update the
Still-
graphics on it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it still doesn't look the best, but it is better.
Again, if you think of it as 7 days and not
Yeah.
another game,
Yeah.
Exactly.
people go, oh my god.
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
You're not
If you
comparing it to like a
haven't seen
AAA title.
Yeah. And it's still like it doesn't run amazing, but it runs better than it ever has before.
Okay.
I just remember playing it early on.
It'd be
was
like,
just oof.
it'd be pushing your computer for 30
Yeah,
frames.
and now
my
it's
God.
like, oh shit. This is
Like
like
constant
they
60?
might think about
Nice.
one day not
I'll
being
take
an
it.
alpha.
One day.
Right.
I'm tired of these games in alpha.
I really
early
am.
access.
Really am.
Bro,
Yeah, it's
just
just-
put your
it's
game
not-
out.
I like it though,
It's,
man.
Or don't.
it's the
It's real
excuse of
fun.
like, we'll fix it as time
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
on.
Damn, dude.
Like, maybe
take
if
it
it's an
the fuck
indie
outta
title,
alpha.
sometimes I'm like, I want to give them passes, but there's this weird gray area where your game is more complete than experimental.
But then also
You know what I mean?
there's the point where it's like, it's
see what
been
they're
5 years of alpha.
Well, That's when they
Talk about-
change it from the alpha to the beta.
Yeah, I've seen
Now-
that.
Talk about battlegrounds.
Now we've opened our closed alpha, and now we have an open beta.
Triggered.
Really trickle it out.
So angry. I'm like,
Jesus.
is it a game or is it not a game? Am I giving you
This is a big
feedback,
game.
or is it a full title?
I'm asking what Sarah's playing for post team because I don't know. Because we're done, man. It's 4:33.
It was time. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's time.
I was vibing.
Yeah, dude, it's a good vibe.
Good time.
It's a good vibe. I have said it every week I've been in here though, but like, man, I love being back in the studio space,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
and it's cool, temperature-wise.
Freezing. That's why I have a jacket.
No.
But not as
comfortable.
freezing as
Compared
the
to like
office.
when we used to do the off time, like
kneecaps.
the times I
You got
did
a
it.
jacket, you're fine.
My kneecaps
The
are
office is
frozen.
an ice
Okay.
box.
Yeah.
And the ice caps not melting.
Well, I mean,
My kneecaps are frozen.
Okay.
And they're not melting.
Oh
North
shit!
What are they?
What?
I saw Jaren loading this up earlier. So post team does stuff coming up right now. They're playing Wanted Raccoon, which is just from what I saw, a game where you're kind of running around as a raccoon.
Really?
It's just stupid. I saw a second of it, and it's mostly positive reviews.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's
I'm
promising.
thinking probably in the vein of,
It's stupid but functional.
like,
like QWOP.
no, more than that. Like,
It's
what
like
was
top
it?
down?
Like, what was that fucking goat game?
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
Goat Simulator.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like no, you're like in a city, like it looks more like that than say Goose Game, but in the realm of
Okay.
I think you're just fucking around as a raccoon,
Got
and
it.
people are like, hey, and you're probably knocking
And you're like
over
running,
trash cans and
away
shit.
from the police and stuff.
Yeah.
Animal control.
I saw Jaren loading it up earlier, and I was like, raccoon game, huh? And he was like, in a Jaren way, he went, yup.
Yeah, he does.
What'd you do at work today?
Little did you know that he was loading that up for
Raccoon game.
himself.
Nailed it.
I didn't know what it was. I
Raccoon.
honestly thought we were gonna play it. And I was like, Wanted Raccoon, huh? And he's like, yeah, you're a raccoon. And I was like, that I see, my friend.
Oh,
You can see it.
exactly the mannerisms of Jaren.
Honestly, honestly.
I can literally see him like looking at the game, and then you ask him, "Want to raccoon?" And he just looks at you and goes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He tilts his head back
"Yeah."
a little bit.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, is it any good? It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Thanks for watching this week. We will see you next week on another off topic. Stay tuned for Post Team Does Stuff. Check out Survive Block Island, episode 5 premiering today. We're like
Boy,
halfway
oh
through the
boy.
series or so.
That's
right?
that's the halfway
This
point.
is
Yup.
not. This is not an understatement.
point.
It is gonna get spicy.
Spicy. That Eric? Did it. Well, no, I said spicy. So you want to say something?
Yeah, spicy.
Is it rat?
I guess.
Okay.
Lord.
I threw it to you and you had nothing.
BK, take us away.
Just like every other show.
See you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, Michael,
crap.
shut up. We're done.
I am done.